Welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a weekend reviewing the Premier League action from this weekend. Starting off with Leicester 1, Nottingham Forest 3. Yates gave Forest lead in the 16th minute, Vardy in the 23rd minute levels things up before Chris Wood, the man in form, 47th and 60 minutes, giving Forest a win. And in the end, you'd have to say Forest deserved it. Leicester maybe had more of the ball, but Steve Cooper against his old side. Forest just had that additional bit of quality going forward and managed to get the win. So a huge win for Forest, and they keep moving in the right direction. Moving on into Man City 1, Southampton 0. Maybe a game that was probably slightly closer than many people expected, but Haaland in the 5th minute gave City the lead, and they kind of held on relatively comfortably from there on. City did miss a few huge chances after that. I think Haaland came close a few times, probably should have scored a few to be honest, but in the end it didn't matter. City held on, but I think for Southampton there will be definitely encouraging signs they can take from this performance. Positives to build on from Russell Martin, but still been a very tough start to the season for them nonetheless. Moving on into Brighton 2, Wolves 2 at the Annex. Danny Welbeck in the 45th minute gave Brighton the lead before Ferguson in the 85th minute made it 2-0, and you surely at that point it's all over. But no, Ainor in the 88th minute and Cunha in the 93rd minute level things up for Wolverhampton Wanderers to make it 2-2. And in the end, Wolves, they really pushed for the equaliser for the winner, but couldn't find it. But I think they'll be delighted with that. It showed that they can really compete at this level after a tough start to the season, and they can definitely build on that. But moving on then to a crazy game at the G-Tech Community Stadium, Brentford 4, Ipswich 3 at the G-Tech. Smalls, Dixon, Hurst made it 2-0 before Whistler scored 2 and Mbumo made it 3-2, and Clark in the 69th minute got a second bookable offence for Ipswich, but Delap still managed to equalise. But in the 96th minute, heartbreak for Ipswich as Mbumo scored in a crazy game. Brentford winning, Ipswich will be devastated. They really would have thought their first Premier League points were coming there, but in the end it couldn't quite happen. Great result for Brentford. Moving on into Aston Villa 1, Bournemouth 1 at Villa Park, and it goal disallowed for John McGinn in the 28th minute, but Ross Barkley in the 76th minute opened the scoring, but a late equaliser in the 96th minute for Evan Nilsson made it 1-1, and from that point it was a close game really, but Villa had more of it, you'd have to say, and in the end couldn't get the winner, and that would be hugely frustrating for them. I think 2 points to shot, they'll definitely consider it, but for the Cherries that's a really good point on the road. Moving on to Everton 1, Fulham 1 at the Goodison Park, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin had a goal disallowed in the 32nd minute through offside, but Alex Iwobi against his former team in the 61st minute made it 1-0 to Fulham, but then again it was another late goal. Seemed to be a bit of a theme this week. 94th minute, Beto, who made it 1-1, and a big result for Everton this, just to get a point, because I think they probably deserved it on the run of play, but Fulham will be disappointed. Another late goal that's kind of gone in. So but moving on into West Ham 2, Manchester United 1, and finally on Sunday night, who knows if this could be the end of Erik ten Hag, but Manchester United did get very unlucky with some of the decisions here. Somerville in the 74th minute made it 1-0. Casemiro in the 81st minute made it 1-1, but then a contentious penalty, another late goal, 92nd minute, Jared Bowen to make it 2-1. It was a close game, a draw probably would have been a fair result, but Manchester United will be so disappointed about the end, whether you thought it was a penalty or not, but it's just in the end another poor performance, and leaves them really faltering. But moving into Palace 1, Tottenham 0, a much needed win for Crystal Palace. Jean-Philippe Mateta in the 31st minute giving Palace the lead, and I actually think it was pretty deserved for Palace here. They played really well, and probably in the end edged it. Tottenham weren't anywhere near their best, but Palace put in a really good performance, and they can definitely take a lot of confidence from this result and head it into the future weeks. Hopefully that can be the kickstart of Glasgow season. They can get back to the form they showed at the end of last year. Moving on into Chelsea 2, Newcastle 1. Palmer had a goal disallowed early before Jackson made it 1-0. Isak made it 1-1, but Cole Palmer in the second half gave Chelsea the winner, and Newcastle probably feeling a bit hard done by not to get anything. I'd say maybe a draw was probably a fair result here, but Chelsea, like I said, I think in the preview, that they've just got that added quality at the moment going forward with the likes of Cole Palmer in their team, who makes such an impact. I'm going to say it was a deserved win for Chelsea, and they can definitely take a lot from that. Moving on to the big game of the weekend, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2 at the Emirates. And Saka in the 90th minute gave Arsenal a lead before Van Dijk made it 1-1, Mourinho made it 2-1, and Salah made it 2-2. Such a close game. Arsenal will be really disappointed not to hold on twice, but there really was nothing separating the two sides. I think both teams in a way will take it, Liverpool being away from home, Arsenal of course all their injury issues, so I think both teams will take it, but a really close game. Probably the winner is Manchester City. But moving on then to the EFL Cup preview for this weekend. 8 games taking place, round of 16. Southampton against Stoke, Brentford against Sheffield Wednesday. 2 games taking place on Tuesday. You fancy the 2 Premier League teams to probably just about go over the line there. Before Brighton take on Liverpool, this will be a really interesting one. Probably depends on the 2 teams each manager puts out. But looking forward to that one. Similar story with Newcastle Chelsea, this time at St James's Park. So that's one that you feel could go either way. Villa, you feel probably will beat Crystal Palace at home if they field a strong enough team. Similar story for Arsenal away at Preston. Manchester United home at Leicester 2, and Tottenham against Man City. That's not going to be an easy game for Man City. We know they struggle at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Tottenham will be looking to put in a really strong performance. So I'm going to say Tottenham Hotspur could pull off a shock win there.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.